Yes, guys, yes, people, welcome back to Light Talks Football and welcome to another video. I hope guys are doing all right tonight. As you can see, this is your match reaction to Heidenheim nil, Chelsea 2. Chelsea end the game down to 10 men, but that was very at the end of the game, so didn't affect the game. But listen, I should be happy that we've won, but in this video, there's going to be more negatives than positives because, yeah, listen, on the watch along, I did say it's going to be difficult, but Chelsea in this competition have scored, more than like four plus goals, so far in this competition. We did that in the last three games, and that's why we are in first in terms of most goals scored in the Conference League. And yeah, man, if we would have put those chances away, the scoreline would have been different, but it didn't. So unfortunately, it's only 2-0 Chelsea, but another clean sheet, 10 goals in the last two games, zero goals conceded. So yeah, man, happy for that. But like I said, it's going to be negatives than positives. But I'll talk about that during this video. So if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. If you are new, hit the share button as well. Hit the bonus notifications that you never ever miss my videos or live watch alongs. And if you can see on the bottom of your screen, you can follow me on Instagram or on TikTok. You can follow me either on the screen or in the description below. So make sure you guys follow me on that one. All right, so first of all, as always, we're going to start with the lineup. So in goal, we had Jorgensen, and by the way, there was only 10 JDs because Badiashile started in the game away against Leicester, and he started tonight. So that's the only player that started in both Premier League and Europa League games. So there we go. So yeah, Badiashile, and we saw Vega start. We saw Tosin as well, and Axel Disasi was the captain. Then we had the likes of Cassidy and Dewsbury Hall as a two pivot. Right wing was Jadon Sancho. Left wing was Mudryk. Nkunku was the number 10, and Mark Gui was up top. So, like I said, I do apologize about the pronunciation for that player. You're gonna have to forgive me, but that's the best I can do. So there we go. So yeah, in terms of the first stuff, it was absolutely horrendous. It was absolutely poor. Like, like this. Other than Philip Jorgensen, every player out there today was absolutely horrendous in the first half. Defensively, shocking. You know, midfield, shocking. Attack, shocking. Maybe apart from you know maybe Jadon Sancho, but don't think. But I don't think any of our tackles was brilliant tonight. But yeah, the first half absolutely shocking. You know, make Philip Jorgensen make some saves in the first half. You know, when it comes to set piece, it was shocking. Axel Disasi today getting not make three times in the first half was absolutely horrendous. This is exactly why I need to see Josh Achpong get a chance. I need to sign that contract because Axel Disasi is not a right back. We saw that tonight. We saw a couple of games. Yes, may have good games, but he does more bad than good, and that's not good enough. So to me, if we don't want to sign Josh Amp on that contract, then we need another right back. It's as simple as that. Give me Carl Walker-Peters for Southampton, and then we can get the job done. Because Gusto is still ill, and Reece James cannot stay fit, and he's going to be in the sidelines until the end of December. So we need to sign a fullback or get Josh Akpong to get a contract because Axel Disasi today defensively was absolutely shocking. Game not met three times, conceding the free kick in the 90th minute. He was not that great, and I don't know why we made him captain. He's not good enough to captain of this team. So to me, Axel Disasi wasn't good enough. We had so many opportunities that we could have been 2-0, 3-0 up, like the likes of Mark Gui, actually no, the likes of Nkunku, where he just dinks it over the goalkeeper, but instead of putting it above the net, he hits it straight at the top of the net after a brilliant pass by Tosin, That should have been one. That should have been 1-0. And then Mark Guru could have scored a hat trick tonight. So many opportunities, but most of them should have the goalkeeper. Like, when are these players ever going to realize, yeah, that you don't score goals by putting your shot straight at the goalkeeper? You make sure you concentrate, look at the goalkeeper, look at the ball, and then try and put it past him so that the ball hit the back of the net. But they don't learn. They don't learn. And I'm sorry, and I keep on saying it. Gui is a good player, but he ain't it to lead Chelsea to scoring goals. And I tell you this year, and I could be wrong. If Nicholas Jackson played tonight, he probably would have scored those goals. With the likes of Nkunku 1v1, Dewsbury Hall as well, Mark Gu as well. If Jackson would have started, he would have probably scored a hat trick, because Jackson is better 1v1, yeah, than Nkunku and just behold, because you saw in the West Ham game, yeah, when Caicedo made that pass, 1v1, boom, in the back of the net. The same goes for the Liverpool game, yeah. Caicedo passing to Nicholas Jackson. Jackson makes a one. He was onside, 1v1, boom, in the back of the net, even in the Newcastle game, when Neto made that pass to him, 1v1, boom, couldn't miss. Nicholas Jackson is a way better striker this season than Mark Gui, and also in Kunku. Yes, Kunku scored 11 goals, but most of it is in this competition. Jackson has got 10 GA, so he's not that far from Nkunku. You know, honestly, like I wish Nicholas Jackson was in our squad because, like I said, this scoreline could have been different if Nkunku would have converted that chance. The same goes to Mark Guru as well, and Juice Buchel, and also Mudrick with that header miss. Could have been a totally different scoreline, but it's only 2-0. So but yeah, the first half, everyone was poor. Everyone was poor. Philip Jorgensen was the only best player on the pitch, and you don't expect me for me to say that when you're away against Germany, but he really truly was. Second half, it was a bit better, but there was so many, but there's still struggles. Defensively, once again, getting nutmeg so many times, set pieces, wasn't that great. Attacking wasn't good enough. Um, Attacking wasn't good enough, and yeah, it was just very disappointing. But we did manage to score the 2 goals. Um, hold on, mom. We managed to score the 2 goals. And Jadon Sancho was part of them. He got 2 assists. And the interesting thing is that when I saw Jadon Sancho's right, when I was like, I've seen him play in that position, but I think he plays better on the left. But fair play to him. He had a really good performance. He has got 6 assists in his last 6 games for Chelsea. So, like I said, and this will be the last time. Man United fans, if you're watching this, thank you very much. We gave you Mason Mount. You give us Jadon Sancho, and he's done a way better job here this season than Sterling last season and Mudryk this season. It's as simple as that. So fair play to Sancho. And it's kind of like the similar goal. Like Jadon Sancho was in that space. Went through past the defenders. Pass it into Nkunku. Nkunku. Made a one touch, and then another shot. Boom in the back of made it 1-0. And then, and it started from Disasi, fair play to him winning the ball. Then Dewsbury Hall passed into in the Sancho on the right hand side, and then that's it. Then the second goal, I don't know who made that pass to Joao Felix, but all I know is that Joao Felix got another assist. He saw Mudryk with that space. Mudryk takes a touch, top right hand corner, 2-0 Chelsea, and that's game set and done. So there we go. So there we go. So yeah, 2 goals, a clean sheet, and yeah, we got the job done. Now I'm going to start off with the positives, and I'm going to move on into the negatives. Philip Jorgensen, for me, he needs to start because he kept a clean sheet. Don't get me wrong. He had one bossy moment in the first half, the communication between him and Badiashile, but he made big saves. His catch was superb. The distribution was superb. And to me, he needs to start against Aston Villa this Sunday. Maresca, if you're watching this, drop Sanchez and start Philip Jorgensen. Although one people in my group chat told me that the pressure in the Conference League is different than the Premier League, and I do get that. He's speaking the truth. But to me, yeah, I've seen better performances from Jorgensen than I have seen from Sanchez. It's as simple as that. So Jorgensen needs to start, and Sanchez needs to be on the bench. Yeah, and the same goes for Jadon Sancho. He needs to start in the game against Villa, and Madueke needs to be dropped. Simple as that. If I don't see that, then we are going to concede, and we're probably not going to score enough goals in this game. So yeah, Philip Jorgensen superb. Jadon Sancho was superb as well. 2 assists, and he's definitely back for Chelsea. So there we go. Dewsbury Hall was decent. Was part of the first goal. Could have scored. With that 1v1. But he was decent as well, so I'll give him credit for that. Nkunku scored, but I don't think it was that great. Same thing goes for Mudryk. He was making great ones, but he missed so many opportunities. But he did score, so I'll give him that one. But I don't think I think he was the same. Mark Guru was the worst player on that pitch today. He was the worst attacker on that pitch. Because like I said, in the first half he could have scored a hat trick, but he didn't. He wasted his chances. So there we go. Um, you know, who else? I thought Cassidy, got 2 yellow cards, so that means he'll miss the away game against Astor, in 2 weeks' time. So yeah, but during this game wasn't that great. So I think Juice Hall was a bit better. I mean, defensively, shocking. Ronaldo Vega didn't have a great game. Axel Disasi, like I said, again, not making the first half, conceded the penalty. Badiashile, I mean, he did so good, yeah. In the game against Leicester, they go back to this baddest shield that we saw from last season. To me, it makes no sense, man. His season got to improve. Tosin, his defending was bad, but one thing I will say, his passing was absolutely brilliant. So I think he was the only bet. I think he's only defender out there that I'll give him a bit of credit. Not too much, but only a bit. But defensively, I don't think it was that great. But other than that, I think his passing was superb. So I have to give him credit for that. And it's 1-0 to Manchester United, by the way. They just scored as I'm seeing this right now. So there you go. And it's another early goal as well, just like we saw against Ipswich Town. So Garnacho scored. So it's 1-0 to Man United against Bodo Glimt. So there we go. Um, so yeah, tossing, passing good, defending not that great. I have to tell you guys, yeah, we are so lucky, yeah, that we didn't bottle it because Heidenheim scored 2 goals that was offside. So we are very like if they would have learned the offside trap, this scoreline could have been very different. We could have drawn this game, and I've been very disappointed. But yeah, we're so lucky, yeah, that our defensive line worked because they scored 2 offside goals. So thankfully enough, we kept a clean sheet. But still shocking defensively, but we got it done. In terms of subs, Carly Chukwuemeka came on, could have scored. Jar Felix, could have had 2 assists, but like I said, in Kunku chance and that Dewsbury Hall chance 1v1, not good enough. Our 1v1 today was absolutely shocking. Like I said, if that was Nicholas Jackson, he probably would have scored those goals. Probably, I could be wrong, but I've seen him scoring 1v1 this season and he done way better. So to me, I feel sorry for João Felix, could have got 2 assists when he came on, and other than that, yeah, that's basically it. So um, let me see. I feel like that is it in terms of substitutions, unless I miss one. Let me just see. Who else have I missed? Let's see. So yeah. Oh yeah, George came in for Jadon Sancho. But it was too little, too late. So that's basically it. So it's only Jao Felix, Charlie Chukwuemeka, and George that came on as well. And also Wax Sankey came on for Dewsbury Hall as well. But that was too little, too late. But yeah, man. So it's only Philip Jorgensen, Sancho, maybe Dewsbury Hall was decent. And even Jao Felix when he came on could have got 2 assists. But yeah, that was our best players. The rest of them, not good enough. Not good enough. We got Aston Villa, and if we play like that, we are not winning this game. So, in the final third, I need to see. I'm hoping that Nicholas Jackson can show and teach, yeah, in Kunku and Mark Guru how to score 1v1. It's as simple as that. And like I said, Maweska, if I don't see you starting Philip Jorgensen and Jadon Sancho, and you start Madueke and Sanchez, you're an absolute disgrace. You should be watching this and make your decision, yeah, already to start to start Jorgensen and drop Sanchez, to start Sancho and drop Madueke. You should be using your brain. Don't do any foolishness stuff. So like I said, this Sunday at home against Villa, Jorgensen to start, Jadon Sancho to start, Sanchez and Madueke off. Simple as that. That is the lineup out. That is the starting lineup I need to see on Sunday. No excuse whatsoever. It's going to be a tough game, but we need to get revenge because last season we couldn't beat them. And Aston Villa on a bad one of form. Zero wins in seven, four draws and three defeats. So we need to really beat them. If we want to have Chelsea have to have any chance to finish in the top four. So there we go. But yeah, man, listen, 2-0, top of the table, 12 points in 4 games. Our next game is away against Astana, in 2 weeks' time. So yeah, man, it looks like we can comfortably say that we're definitely going through to the next round of the Conference League. So no more playoffs, no more extra games. We got the job done. So there we go. All right, guys. So that is it for this video. I think I've told you. I think I said it was. Did I? I'm not sure if I gave a man of the match. Maybe I did, but one more time, Philip Jorgensen was my man of the match. Just to let you know, he was my man of the match tonight. I need to start on Sunday, so there we go. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget if you're new, click the subscribe button below. Hit the like button if you agree on anything that I said tonight. Also, make sure you hit the share button, comment as well, and also just do everything that you can to support this channel. And if you can do it for me, then that would be absolutely great. So there we go. But yeah, man, 2-0, clean sheet. We move on top of the table, and that's how we're going to end it there. In a bit, people, and as always, up the Chels.